and it's hurt. He will miss like this is the second straight game. Second quarter, T-Wolves up 7, make it 10. Julius Randle. That man missed the first 4 threes he took, not that one. It's a 10-point lead. Jimmy Butler is 6'7". Rudy Gobert is 7'1" on a bad day. Advantage to the short man. Warriors down just 1 after the made free throw. Then the next Warriors possession, 6'7", Jonathan Kuminga again going at Gobert. Making it look easy. The Warriors were 0 for 5 from 3 in the first half. This is their first playoff half without a made three-pointer since 2007, but they still led by 2 at the break. Now in the third, Warriors down 1. Butler moving past Anthony Edwards. Warriors up 50-49. Then 5 minutes left in the third. Timberwolves down 1. Edwards going to make it a 1-point lead for his team. Then Buddy Hield kicks it out. Hield passes it to Butler. Corner 3. He made 2 of those, 33 points. Warriors up 5. It was 67-62. Then this moment, and again, I'm just going to say it. Anthony Edwards, who sprained his ankle in game 2, I think the ankle looks just fine. Kevon Looney, wrong end of a business decision, though he did try to back out at the very last second.
Too late.
Add that to the collection. Timberwolves down 3. Hield crossing up the defender, drilled the 3. He was 4 of 8 from 3. Warriors were up 73-69 after 3. Now in the fourth, Draymond Green to Kuminga. Kuminga had 30 points off the bench. Warriors up 2. Butler loses the ball. Persistent though, stays with it. Then somehow hits that wide open 3. Maybe it's because he was wide open. Warriors up 5. Then Green turns it over. More on that in a second. Timberwolves grab it. Edwards lays it in. Timberwolves had a 1-point game there. Then Edwards going to hit a 3. Take a 2-point lead for there. Timberwolves now up 4 off the Warriors turnover. Julius Randle to Gobert. Felt like we were picking on Gobert earlier. We're not going to pick on him here. Timberwolves up 7 after the made free throw. And then there is Edwards knocking down this 3. Game high 36. It was close, but enough from Minnesota. 102-97. They take a 2-1 series lead. In part because that man absolutely took over in the second half. 28 of his 36 points all came in the second half. Third most points in any half in Timberwolves postseason history. Trailing Sam Cassell, 2004, and some guy named Anthony Edwards. Oh, that's right. He did that last year against the Suns.
Playing as a team, fall sometimes, but as long as you trust the work, keep shooting it, and shoot it with confidence, man. Don't lose confidence. You'll be all right.
This was the tightest game we've seen in this series so far. How important is it not to get too comfortable, especially with Steph Curry on the bench?
I mean, you can't never get too comfortable, man. This is a championship DNA team. They got a championship DNA staff, head coach, and this is what they do, man. So I got to be ready. We got to be ready at all times.
Yeah, the foul trouble and the 6th one was a tough one. That didn't feel great looking at the replay, but it is what it is. And they outplayed us in the 4th, and they deserved to win. Jimmy was incredible. I mean, he really controlled the game for us, and put us in a position to win, and we just couldn't close it out. But he was brilliant all night.
Hello to Kendrick Perkins. Look, the Warriors are now down in this series 2-1. They do not have Steph Curry. In his absence, who or what do they need to step up and change?
Well, look, Jimmy, we asked for Jimmy to be more aggressive, and he did that tonight. Jonathan Kuminga came out. He gave some great minutes and was productive offensively. He had a 30-piece. But when is Draymond Green going to step up without Steph Curry? That's the question. Some are wondering, in Game 2, was he trying to get ejected on purpose because Steph Curry wasn't playing? And then tonight, you have the assignment of stopping the number 2 option on Minnesota, which was Julius Randle, and he finished on your home court with a triple-double. And you fouled out. You did absolutely nothing to help your team. We know that Draymond is not going to score, but the fact that he disappeared defensively and he's supposed to be that leader, and now this team need him the most without Steph Curry, their best player, was a total disappointment.
The fact that you can say about anyone, you did absolutely nothing to help your team, is definitely not the direction you want to be talked about after a game. On the other side, you mentioned Julius Randle. You haven't yet mentioned Anthony Edwards. When you think about how those two played, your thoughts are what?
Nicole, there's certain people in this world that just give you life, right, and confidence.
Mothers
Anthony
do, by the way. Moms give you life.
Yeah, mothers do. And happy Mother's Day to you, too, by the way. Early Mother's Day. Anthony was give people life. He give me life watching him through the television, right? And so I'm seeing Julius Randle play the best basketball of his career right now this postseason. I'm watching Anthony Edwards, who a lot of people had concerns about because he was struggling from the field, turn it up a whole nother level. Didn't come out in the fourth quarter, completely took this game over and matched Jimmy Butler energy and more from inside out. Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards playing the way that they're playing right now as a duo, not only are they going to win this series, but they have a legit chance at going to the NBA Finals.
Ooh, they win this series in how many games?
Oh, 6 minimum.
Got it. All right, that's Kendrick Perkins. Big, bold comments out of you.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's bring
Something
it easy.
new for Perk, by
yes. The Knicks formula in this series with the Celtics: fall down by 20, then rally and win. Well, they got the first part right in Game 3. Struggled a little bit on the back half. Shooters shoot. Joe Mazzulla not changing a thing. Fire away, fellas. Jaylen Brown gets him going early. Then Jason Tatum, who has struggled in the first 2 games, did not struggle today. Derek White had 17 on the day. These are all falling. Then Brown, the kick out to Tatum. Again, straight on, knock it down. Celtics up 15 in the first. They're still going. Peyton Pritchard. Boston shot 86% from 3 in the first quarter, trying to 86 the Knicks on their home court early. Up 16 after 1. To the second quarter. Knicks down 19 now. Karl Anthony Towns battling with Luke Cornett and comes away holding the hand, which was already wrapped a little bit. And then a little bit later, gets the shot to go and the foul. But again, grabbing at that hand after the play. And you see him saying, I broke it. He was asked about that post-game.
Did you get an X-ray or anything?
I'm going to let them tell you that. What happens in this locker room stays in the locker room.
I'll take that as a yes. Yes, I did get an X-ray. We'll see what happens. Under 3 minutes left in the quarter. Tatum again, straightaway 3. Celtics up by 20. Last minute of the half. Jaylen Brown knocks in another one. He had 19. Celtics up by 25 points at the half, and they really never wavered. There was no comeback. There was no rally from the home squad. Peyton Pritchard again. New playoff career high with 23. Celtics by 29. Then the 38-year-old Al Horford defending his position. Here's Jaylen Brown with the reaction to that block.
I got 5 kids. Yeah, Al, I got 5 kids.
Yes, Al does have 5 kids, really. He's productive on and off the floor.